Yesterday, we talked about structure. Today, we're talking about the people who make that structure come alive. Welcome back to the rest stop. If you're listening this morning while driving, making coffee, or walking into rehearsal, I want you to hear this clearly. You are the heartbeat. Volunteers are the pulse that keeps every program alive. The steady rhythm behind every note, every prop, every meal, every costume, every late night cleanup. You don't always get the spotlight, but nothing happens without you. There's a special kind of exhaustion that only volunteers understand. It's that feeling of being indispensable and invisible at the same time. You show up early, you stay late, and then get a text asking if you can do just one more thing. And yet, you keep showing up. Not for credit, not for applause, but because you know someone has to keep the heartbeat going. That kind of service is sacred. But it also has a limit. And the danger of a culture that runs on volunteer energy without volunteer care is that eventually the heart stops. Healthy programs protect their volunteers. They don't just thank them, they sustain them. That means setting boundaries that make helping feel good again. It means saying no to chaos and yes to clarity. It means learning that helping doesn't mean doing everything. Governance, what we talked about yesterday, provides the structure. But structure without compassion is just paperwork. The human side, that's you. You bring empathy into the system. You remind the group why we're here. And you translate mission into care. And when you start protecting the people who give freely, you protect the culture from burnout. Here's your moment for reflection. Before your next meeting or rehearsal, find one volunteer who's been quietly holding the world together. Look them in the eye and say, you don't have to do it all. You just have to be here. That one line can reset a culture, because volunteers don't burn out from doing too much. They burn out from feeling like they're doing it alone. If you're a leader, director, president, or coordinator, start tracking effort, not just attendance. Notice who's slipping. Notice who's carrying more than their share. Redistribute, refresh, and reaffirm. And if you are that overextended volunteer, this is your permission slip. You can rest without quitting. You can say no without guilt. You can love your program without losing yourself. I see the parent hauling bins in the rain. I see the board member updating spreadsheets at midnight. I see the kid's mom who didn't sign up for anything but somehow does everything. I see the tired dad on the truck crew. I see the retired teacher still running ticket sales. You are the culture. You're the magic behind the curtain. You are the proof that community still matters, and maybe you haven't heard it in a while, so let me say it out loud. Thank you. You're not just helping kids make music or theater or art. You're helping them see what generosity looks like. They're watching you model what it means to give your time, your talent, and your heart. And 20 years from now, they'll remember that. They'll be the ones packing bins for their own kids, and they'll finally understand what your love really meant. Tomorrow, we close this first week of the rebuild with heart. The piece that ties it all together, because structure without love is cold, and love without boundaries is chaos, but together, that's culture. So today, show up, say thank you, and remember, you're not a machine. You're the heartbeat. So let's protect it. We're rebuilding culture, one morning, one act of service, and one rest stop at a time.